Hello and welcome to a chilled stream. I normally would be covering the roast coffee shop simulator playtest, but at the moment there's not been many changes to that game yet. All there is that's happened to it is the bug reports that me and a friend AJ the Rabbi did together. We play tested it for the developers. We reported a few bugs. Those bugs and misaligned things have been fixed. But there hasn't been a major update to that game as of yet. But I am still keeping my eyes on it. So here we are. Now, I don't think I've ever. I don't recall ever doing a stream for this game. I don't recall doing it. I'm just looking through my YouTube content on the studio. Don't think. Yeah, so this is the first stream I've done with Schedule 1. The very first. Even though I've had the game for many years, I've had like a total of 64 hours in the game just playing. Never actually thought to stream it because I wasn't too sure if people would watch me playing the game. So today's just a chilled stream. Now I would normally first of all I need to unmute the game audio from the mixer. There we go. So I would normally place down a bed and sleep. Now, but when you go to settings and go to game, you've got a console toggle button here. Now, I don't know if this disables achievements. I didn't get a message up saying it. But so I don't have to, sleep on the bed. If I'm like my other property, I could literally just force sleep myself, which then forces me to sleep. Again, I don't know if it disables the achievements or not. So my botanist and my handler, I have transferred from here. No, not from here, but from my other property, which I'll show you in a second. I've moved them down to this docks warehouse property. At the moment, I've got a ton of what do you call it? Speed grow. My handler doesn't want. I might know why my handler's not working. Oh. So if I put, so they're now going to do that. So let me pick this up and throw this into the back of the van. Drying rack, I'm not quite sure where I want to put it yet. So I've like with the game, because I've not streamed it before. All I'm doing is the other property I had. It had the grow pots and the mixing stations Mark II and the meth lab location. I have decided to bring the grow part of this not career but the job, and I've decided to purchase the docks warehouse, and so this dock warehouse is going to be purely for the growing of like the OG sour diesel, green crack, and granddaddy purple. So that is mainly and for the cocaine growing, the cocaine leaves and stuff when I get to it. Whenever I unlock that, I am not sure. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do as well is let's come out of that for a second. I'm gonna slow the time down a little bit. Where is it? Spawn vehicle, no. Set jump force, no. Set stamina reserve, no. Set time scale, so set time scale default is 1. So set time scale default's 1, so we'll go 0.10. That doesn't work, that slows me down. So yeah, time, set time scale 1. So that didn't work, that just slows the entire game down. Is there not one for set var? Sets the value of a specific variable. I don't know what that does. Sets the facial expression of the player's avatar. Set unlocked unlocks the given NPC. Set relationship, no. Add employee. Set discovered. Grow plants. Set. So I was hoping I could slow down the time a little bit, but that's the time scale. Destroys all NPCs in the scene, including employers and dealers. Don't want to mess with that. Free cam. So if I go free cam, don't know how this works. No, how does this work? So this is obviously the dock warehouse. Because I'm in free cam mode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my other property that I've got. Not that way. Oh, it's up here. This is the other property I've got. We have got a handler, another handler, a chemist, and a cleaner. And if we go through the window, here is the mixing Mark II station. Over here we got the meth lab. I've currently got some meth. Well, it's ready to be collected. And then I'll have 2 packaging stations here in this barn. Up here I've got lockers for the workers that are currently at this location. And so that is my second business that I've got. Oh, the businesses, well, not businesses, but properties. So those were the properties. The businesses I own is the post office. So I own the post office. I own the car wash. I own the laundromat and taco ticklers. And in the back, I launder the money here. Here we have the motel, which is the starting area that you have. Next door is Benji, one of your dealers that you'll get at the start of the game once you progress a bit further. Then you have your moving on up quest, which you would come to this Chinese restaurant. You'd knock on the door, speak to the lady, and purchase the top floor for $800. And then this is where you would pretty much set up on the second stage. So you'd be here, and so this would be your second place. So you'd have the motel and this room to begin with at the start of the game. Once you have once you've made a bit of money, that's when you can go to raise something. Yeah, whatever it is. And then in here, down here, most of you will know what this area is, but for people who watch my channel have not watched people play Schedule 1, so in here at night you would come in here at after 6 PM. You can buy your weapons, you can buy other things from this guy, and then at the top here you will have the employees hiring section. So that is the large that is that warehouse that gets mentioned about. Here's your pawn shop. This is where you sell all of your unwanted items. Again, we have a police checkpoint going on. And then down here you've got another gas mark, top tattoo. Over here in this big building, room 1 is where your second dealer will be located in this game. The Benzies family live in this building up here. So this is the Benzies mansion, or known as the Hyland Manor. So these are where the Benzies family live, and inside you'll have empty rooms, and eventually you will be able to purchase this manor once you complete one of the quests. I can't remember what the quest is called, but once you complete that quest you'll be able to unlock that manor. I think once you've wiped out the what do you call it, the Thomas Benzies. So TB was the guy who blew your RV up at the beginning of the game. You could choose to work with them or not, but you won't get this opportunity straight up from in the game. You have to progress through the game and when you have no quests available, eventually the quest will trigger for you to meet up with this guy in a black SUV, which so when you get that quest to meet up with Thomas Benzes, he will say that he's in a black RV in the car park next to Taco Ticklers, and he would park where this red truck would be. So you would pull up alongside him, and he would sit at the back on this side, so the left side of the vehicle at the back, and the window will roll down. So then you have a conversation with him, and at that point you can choose to work with him or against him. One thing I will note, because I did a bit of research on it, if you work with the cartel throughout the game, you will purposely be locked out of buying the Headland Manor. So you can, if you want to, you can do some work for him, and then you can literally turn around and say, we're not working together anymore, our agreement is off. And then he will message you back saying, if you're not working with us, then you're against us, you're going to regret coming to this town. So this cartel is basically threatening you. I can't actually remember how to activate or how to get the quest line or the storyline for the quest for the Benzies. So I'm going to pull up some information. So I'm going to pause the game for a second. I'll mute the game. So, how to get inside the Hyland Manor in Schedule 1. A YouTube guide explicitly shows how to get inside the locked manor, while the search snippet doesn't give the full steps. It confirms that the manor is accessible. It's not just background scenery. There is a specific method to enter it, demonstrated in the referenced video. Because the search results don't provide the step by step, what typically unlocks the major locations in Schedule 1? Rank requirements. Many major zones unlock at specific rank tiers. The ranking system is central to progression. 2. Story or customer progression. Some areas only open after meeting certain customers, completing early game deliveries, triggering a story event. Physical entry tricks. Using a side entrance, interacting with a hidden door, approaching from a specific angle. This is exactly what the YouTuber video implies for the manor. If you want, So I've worked with the cartel for a bit, and then I cancelled the agreement, as you could see on my in-game phone message. Cancelling an agreement with a client in Schedule 1 does not permanently lock you out of buying the Hyland Manor. There's nothing in the available search results that mentions Hyland Manor Schedule 1 or any mechanics where cancelling a work agreement blocks property purchase. Those results are all about real-world contact cancellations, not the game. So I'm just just doing some searching here. So the way you would unlock the Hyland Manor in Schedule 1 is the Hyland Manor is unlocked by completing the Benzies cartel storyline, specifically the quest line tied to Thomas Benzies. There are 2 confirmed sources explaining this. So complete the finishing the job quest line. According to the Game Slayer's Guide, Hyland Manor unlocks when you complete the quest finishing the job. How this quest line works: you must reject Thomas Benzies' offer when he approaches you. This triggers the anti-cartel storyline. The cartel takes over many of your work locations. You must win back clients across all neighborhoods to reduce cartel influence. Completing this storyline unlocks Hyland Manor. This is the fight back against the cartel route. Complete the entire Benzies family storyline. Delta's Gaming confirms that Hyland Manor becomes purchasable only after finishing the Benzies family storyline. This is the same storyline as above, the cartel update content. So what you must do, here we have the checklist. So reject Thomas Benzies' deal. Complete the finishing the job quest. Reclaim clients and reduce cartel influence, and finish the Benzies storyline. Once the cartel is defeated, Hyland Manor becomes available to purchase. New Break confirms it's on the eastern edge of the map near a row of common houses. I've already took you free cam to where the Hyland Manor is. So I have done so like I said, I did a bit of work with the cartel themselves, but then after a while I cancelled the agreement with them. So at this point I'm working against them. So that means that they've taken over some areas where I work in Schedule 1. So my job now is to try and win those clients and that area back from the cartel. Then once I've done that, eventually the finishing the job quest line should trigger. Don't know what level I am at the moment. So, when does finishing the job trigger? According to the Sports Rant Guide, the finishing the job quest triggers as soon as you unlock Uptown. That's the key requirement. So to unlock the quest line finishing the job, you pretty much need to unlock Uptown in the game. Why Uptown matters? The mission triggers once Uptown is unlocked, at which point Uncle Nelson calls with a plan. So the quest is not tied to a specific rank number, but instead to area progression. And then the requirements to trigger the job is unlock Uptown, reject Thomas Benzie's offer, have the city mostly under your control, not the cartel control. So I did not reject. So when that quest line came up with the Thomas Benzie's offer, when I got that quest line, I didn't cancel it straight away. I agreed to work with them. Then I eventually did cancel the agreement with them. So basically, what happens if you accept Thomas Benzie's offer first? Branch A, reject Thomas immediately. This instantly triggers the anti-cartel storyline, which leads to the quest finishing the job and eventually unlocks Hyland Manor. Branch B, accept Thomas' offer, work for him, then cancel. This is the path you took. That basically I took the path to accept his offer. So we are on branch B, not branch A. So this is the path I took, and here's the important part. This is the important part. Cancelling the agreement still pushes you into the anti-cartel storyline. You do not lose access to the quest line or the Hyland Manor. The game treats cancelling the agreement the same as rejecting him, but just delayed. So if you did accept and you worked with him for a bit, then cancelled the agreement, the game would treat that as cancelling the agreement the same as rejecting him when you first get the offer, but it's just delayed. So what changes for me, you can still trigger the finishing the job. You can still complete the entire anti-cartel storyline. You can still unlock and buy the Hyland Manor. You do not need to restart your save. So, in other words, you can accept it if you want to begin with, work with him for a bit, then cancel the agreement. But you will not need to restart your save. So you will not need to restart from the beginning. You can still go forward with whatever level you're at in Schedule 1. So that's basically it. Because the last so at the time of cancelling Thomas Benzie's offer, but also delivering things to him, I think it's like once a week in the game, I got to the message where he says, we need 30x meth. You've got 3 days to get it to us. Payment is $1,360. Drop off at Hyland Manor. Don't be late. When I got that message, I then messaged back to Thomas saying, we're not working together anymore. Our agreement is off. Then that's when he replied back to me saying, if you're not working with us, then you're against us. You're going to regret coming to this town. So, even though I've done some work with him, then cancelled the agreement, the game just treats that as cancelling the agreement, but it's just a delayed version of branch A, which is first, as soon as you get the offer, to reject Thomas Benzi's offer. So we're on the B option, not the A option. Obviously, I've got Benji Coleman as one of my dealers from when I got to that point where Uncle Nelson said, "Hey, I know a guy. This will be the first guy that you'll work with, but he won't work with you straight away. You'd have to unlock one of Benji's customers to then be able to get to Benji himself as a dealer for your not project, it's for your setup of how you're doing it in the game." Then after I did a lot of dealing, I gave him a lot of stuff to deal as well. So me and Benji was kind of dealing together, but not in the same, well, it was in the same areas, but we weren't like side by side with each other selling like the meth and all the other stuff. After that, I eventually got Molly Presley unlocked as a dealer, which is that grey building that I showed you in the free cam mode in the game. I gave her some stuff, and then I gave Benji some stuff, and then all I did after that is I had 2 dealers running the products that have been bagged into these zip lock bags, which are known as baggies in the game. All I did was I was overwatching my workers and the stock. So I was monitoring their work, but monitoring the amount of product we had left in storage or on the storage shelves. So when we was getting a bit low, all I was doing was ordering a batch of a single item and getting it delivered to the barn. And then I had one of my handlers unload from that loading bay to the shelf that I've given them to load up. And then all I was doing was I was just going round, and I was just constantly watching over my workers, watching over how much product we had left, what ingredients we had left on the shelves, but also keeping on top of their payments with their lockers. Every now and again, I would go out to an ATM, withdraw a certain amount of money, head back to where I was processing things with the workers and the mixing of products and stuff, and I was just constantly monitoring their work, how much ingredients we had left, how much stock we had left, but also keeping on top of their payments for their daily wages that they take. While I had Molly and Benji doing the dealing side of it. So I was basically the CEO, and I was, sometimes if Molly or Benji had run out of inventory, I would choose if I would give them a day off or a night off. And if I chose to give Molly and Benji time off from dealing. I would collect the cash that they've collected. I would launder it straight away. Yes, I could put it into the ATM, but you can only put so much in the ATM, up to 10,000 a week in the game. So that's Monday to Friday, I believe, or Monday to Sunday. So when I had the money, all I did was I went to one of my businesses and laundered the money. If I had a bunch of money, I would go to my individual businesses. Then I would launder at that business. Once I did all that, I went straight back to where the main production was happening, and I was just literally overwatching the workers again, making sure that we had enough ingredients, that we had enough products to continue growing and mixing. And then some other times I picked up the packaged products. I came out with my white van that I've got in the game, which is currently sat in the parking area of the docks warehouse behind the brick wall. I would load all of the packaged products into the back of that van, and I would drive around, do the deals. I would accept as many deals as I could. If I weren't sure, if I knew to myself that I've got more than enough deals to complete, I would take the products off sale. So I would work with what I've got. Sometimes during the day before the curfew hour happens, sometimes I would go around and just kill off the police in the game. The reason why I did that was you don't have that many spawn back at night once they've been killed. So you do have a bit of extra leeway where the police will not be in the way as often as if you was just to not kill them at all and you'd be swarmed by them. So every now and again I would kill off some of the officers that I would see walking in the streets, even when they set up these checkpoints. There's normally 2 officers there. If it's 2 or 1 officer, I would still shoot them. I would drive away, let it despawn, and then I'll travel back on that same route. And when I'm back on that same route, the checkpoint has disappeared. So I've made myself a path to get to wherever I need to get to one of my clients, without having to do the faffing around of using the golden skateboard, or maneuvering my van around trees and trying to bypass the police do not line wooden fences that they place. I would literally just go around killing the officers. Then when it comes to the curfew hour, that's when the deals start happening, and I can get it done a bit more quicker without the officers being in the way. So I could just get my product sent to them, get them to pay what they owe for it, take the money. On my way back to the barn, I would drop off it depends how much cash I have on me. But on my route back to the barn, I would stop off at my nearest businesses and launder the money as I'm heading back to the barn. So it's like a straight route from your last deal done, and I would travel on that road. And if I come past one of my businesses, I would stop, get out, launder the money, get back in the van, drive further down the road, take a left. Then I would come past the post office, so I would stop at the post office, launder the money, get back in the van, drive all the way back to the barn. then so that's how I planned my routes out when I've collected the cash from the clients. I would take the same route again, or a slightly different route, but I would know where my businesses are situated in the map. So I wouldn't get lost that quick, because I know that there's roads that can lead to other roads, which then gives me to a location where I need to get to anyway. But that's how I did it. That's how I work my routes out. On the way back of finishing my last deal, I just stop at my businesses if I come past them, and then just carry straight back to the barn, and then pick up all the packaged products, throw them in the van again, ready for the next night, because I will accept the deals only at the curfew time, which is late evening, because you get more XP and you get more extra money for doing it during the curfew hour. So you can do it the way you can do it however you want to do it. You could do what I did: kill the officers during the day, and if you're doing deals at late night, if you see one or two officers, shoot them straight away, so they're basically not available while you're doing your deals at night. Because at the curfew time, a lot of people know this, time stops. So when the clock stops, you have plenty of time to get the deals done. So if you haven't got much products stored, you have from the morning to the point where they request like 3 OG Kush or 3 meth. So, and then you choose the late evening. It gives you it gives you about, depending when the messages come through, sometimes it will give you about 17 hours to continually baggage the products that you're going to sell to your clients. Then when late evening happens, that's when you start your deals, because you'll they're valid for about 4 or 5 hours. So you have between 4 to 5 hours to get the clients dealt with the product that you've got on you, but also keeping an eye out for officers and shooting them on your route to your client. But make sure you have a load of kook. Instead of saying kook, I'm going to say coke. Just make sure you have a load of coke on your inventory or in your hotbar in the game. So if you do get shot by the officers, you can drink it and it would replenish your health, or your you haven't really got a health bar, but you'll know when you start getting injured, because you'll get like a red screen around the edges. But when you drink the coke in the game, that red stuff goes away. Energy drinks do not help with recovering your injuries. The energy drink only helps you run a little bit faster, so you can outsmart the officers if you wanted to. I don't know if it works when using the skateboard, but I know if you're on foot and you're sprinting, the energy drink will give you that extra running sprint speed, which you can easily outrun the officers, because the officers can't run that quick in the game. But on top of all that, the recent update that's happened to the game, I don't know if it's on the beta branch or it's on the main branch, the shrooms update. So shrooms, known as mushrooms update. I haven't unlocked that yet, However, when I go to one of the hardware stores, I do have the spray bottle that you're going to need to water your shrooms. You can't use a watering can. You have to use the spray bottle, but you also have an AC unit where you have to set it accordingly what the shrooms need for the environment, for the shrooms to grow. Now, I haven't unlocked that as of yet. And all I'm doing is just trying to level up, doing the deals with my clients, giving Benji and Molly some products to sell for their clients, and pretty much working like a team together. So with that mentioned, so I haven't unlocked downtown region yet. So you've got all the way up to Uptown. Once you get Uptown, once you've unlocked Uptown, that's when you get that quest line for finishing the job with the cartel. So at the moment, I have Northtown and Westville unlocked, but I need to get to 1,000. So I need to reduce the cartel influence in the Westville to 1,000. To unlock the region. I've got 300 out of 1,000 at the moment. But cartel influence, reduce cartel influence by unlocking customers, defeating ambushes, interrupting the cartel deals, and drawing graffiti in this region. So I've already done that. So to get downtown, to reduce the cartel influence, I would have to draw graffiti. Draw graffiti in the region. I have drawn I've drawn just a random thing on one of these areas. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna force sleep myself. Obviously, I didn't gain any anything from that because I haven't done any deals yet, and my dealers haven't done any deals yet. But I've been doing some graffiti on the areas. Well, I've done it here, but I've also done it somewhere over there. Now, on the map, I don't know where downtown is. I'm assuming the area that I'm in is currently downtown. But I'm not 100% sure. Legalize ranch. So what I'll do is I will unlock. Not unlock. I will unmute the game. And I'm going to pop to one of the... I'll pop to one of the... what do you call it? I will pop to one of the hardware stores, buy some graffiti cans, spray paint cans. So this is where I'm going to show you what I normally do. Just get the officers out of the way. can't get it from here. I think you need to get it from that warehouse in that warehouse from at mid timing after 6 p.m. So I've got $11,091. I'm gonna use some of it to buy some energy drinks. We need spray cans. I think you only need one. No, you don't, because you only get a max 16 uses. There is graffiti cleaner, so I think that's the cleaner that you use to get rid of the graffiti that's currently on the wall. For example, that legalized ranch graffiti. I think that's all I need. I might what I'll do is I'll get 20 energy drinks and 20 Coke. And then let me just put these into the van. I could have sworn I purchased some why did I buy all 20? Never mind. So I'm gonna take a spray bottle, and I don't know if this works on these. It doesn't look like it works on these. But when you're holding the spray can, you'll find locations like this. So I'll do and then finalize. So there's my first graffiti I've done on the wall. So that's used a spray can. Any more locations that show me a white box? Yep, there's one here. There's another one over here. Any more locations down here that gives me the chance to graffiti. So now that I've done a bit of graffiti, where... So it's still 300, so this ain't downtown. I've got 4 cans left to use. This doesn't look like... No, that's just random graffiti. Oh, we've got another location to spray paint up here. Any more areas? Yep, there's another location here. Oh, there's another one here. I've got 1 spray can left. There we go. I'm only using my first name and because I haven't come up with an actual name yet. Now, where did I put my van? I don't know where I parked the van. Where did I put it? I might have to speak to the mechanic to unstuck the vehicle because I don't know where I put it. Where's the mechanic? What I'll do is I'll get rid of this. I'll remark that location once I've spoken to the auto shop guy. My vehicle's stuck. Continue. Like I said, I don't currently have don't have a slogan to use as of yet, but when I do eventually come up with a slogan, I will definitely change the graffiti spots. But at the moment, it's just something basic. So grab one of those, grab one of these. Don't know if there is a location down here anywhere. There's a container, there's another one there. There's another one over there. get another spray. I'll take all the spray cans out actually. Anywhere? Oh, there's one up here. There's one there. There won't be anything in there. How do we get that then? We might have to do it from the other side. And there's another one to do up there. I've got I've got one can to use after this. That's all my spray cans used. Park here. I don't think there's anything new. Oh, I think we need some more drying racks. Definitely need some more of those. Don't need to buy any long life soil from here because I can get it delivered to one of my businesses anyway. well, to one of my properties anyway. That's all we got now. We just need to get Bagman 5 and Enforcer 1 to be able to get the brick press and the cauldron. What don't we need? That's fine. I don't think I've collected the cash from Benji yet. Well, I'm already at Taco Ticklers. And then the remaining amount I have left there's an ATM there. We haven't got any... Oh, wait. We've got some bagged items here. So the reason why these are heavenly with the gold star is because when I was growing the seedlings in here, I was transferring it straight to a drying rack. And I was waiting hours for it to reach the gold stage. So I do vaguely remember when I first got the game, because I purchased the game on May the 10th. So that would be May the 10th, 2025. When I first started playing it, I vaguely remember that I had unlocked the Hyland Manor because I defeated the cartel. So I have already once once completed this game within the 64 hours, well, within the 66 hours of the game time I've had with this game. And once I completed the game, all I did after that was I uninstalled the game, so I had some room on my SSD to install another game onto. But I don't need to worry about that now because I've got two 1 terabyte SSDs that are merged together, which is a total of 2 terabytes each. So I've got two 1 terabyte SSDs, but I've merged them together with the partition tool in on Windows, and I've merged them both together, and it's given me a total of 2 terabytes SSD. But yeah, I've had a total playtime of 66 hours in the game. So within those 66 hours, I've pretty much completed the game once. But I never streamed or recorded a video on me playing it until today. Because I weren't sure if people would watch me playing Schedule 1, because there's loads of videos out there for there's loads of other content creators out there that have played Schedule 1 probably way before I started playing it on May the 10th, 2025. They may have had the game for God knows how many years when it first came out, possibly. Well, actually, I don't think the game has. I don't. Wait. I don't think Schedule 1 is that old. No, the game's not that old. It was released on the 24th of March, 2025. So when it released 24th of March, I purchased it 2 months after its release, back on May the 10th, 2025. So yeah, I've had the game for a while now, but like I said, I've never thought about streaming or doing any type of video content on it because I weren't sure if people would watch it or not. Like, after this stream, people still probably watch like a couple of seconds of it and go, yeah, we know what the game is about, da 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 da. So that's the other thing that will probably happen as well. I won't get a shit ton of views on it, which I could understand because I'm recording and streaming the game a lot later for from when I first purchased it and from when the game first released. So yeah, but I understand that people aren't going to watch it. I'll probably, in the live stream, I'll probably get about 2 to 3 views, live views, and then when people are playing it back as a content, as a video, it'll probably get like 1 to 2 people 1 to 2 people watching it, and only have a couple of public watch hours. So but yeah, it's if you're new to the channel, of course, I've been on YouTube since 2017, so for many years. And to be honest, I just stream games that I have that not every other content creator will have. We're not all going to have the same content as each other. My channel, when I first created my channel was based on simulation games. Then eventually I started introducing horror survival games to the channel. And after that, I started uploading music videos that I've recorded with tracks with like synths and things I've put together to make a synth track or something. Then from that point, when YouTube had many updates, my channel then got verified as my channel got verified as an official artist channel. Hence the reason why I've got that badge next to my channel name with the little music note in it, and when you hover over it, it says official artist channel. Because I've got 3 songs that are currently released. You got Holiday Cheer for like Christmas time, Timmy's Adventures and Brave Timmy. Those are the main 3 tracks I've released at the moment. So, but I am planning on releasing an album soon for the tracks that I've got to one side. That if you've kept on top of my content, you would know the tracks, because when you came to my streams when I did my newest music, my newest generated music, that was basically all you would need to see that as is a preview of what the track will sound like before it's released. And then when it does get submitted and all that stuff, then it's available for pre-order. The only reason why I've set up pre-orders is because it gives my publishers and my publisher / distributor times to send it off to the digital stores for the digital stores to review. That's why there's that's the only reason why there's a pre-order on a new track that I've released before it's released. But that's why. So it gives the digital stores time to review the soundtrack itself and make sure everything meets their requirements and everything before it comes live on the stores. But yeah, my channel has been going through a lot of changes from 2017, and at least of course, with the YouTube algorithm, it's very difficult. If you're a YouTuber, you can understand. If you're not a YouTuber, you can't understand what can bring down a channel. Where, especially when they've had a 9 till 5 job and they've cancelled their 9 till 5 jobs to have YouTube as full time. At the moment, yes, I'm sort of doing YouTube full time, because at the moment I'm waiting for the Christmas period to finish, so I can send off all the documents that I need to for the job that I've applied for. Then I'll be back to working again, because if I was earning on YouTube, then yes, I would turn it into a full-time job. But because I haven't got to that level with the algorithm yet, I'm basically not earning anything from YouTube. So I'm not. So when some of my videos and streams, they come with adverts that I haven't even set up. Those adverts that play on my content, I don't get anything for. I get nothing from YouTube. That's YouTube just defaulting the ad on my channel without giving me some sort of thing in return. So at the moment, I'm just one of these underrated channels that most people probably that people don't even watch anymore. They used to watch me all the time, but then you got life that's getting in the way. You've got work. You've got all sorts of things going wrong in the world. But the trouble is with YouTube's recent updates, if you haven't kept track of my content or any other content creators' content, you're not going to receive notifications anymore, because YouTube will not send it out unless you unsubscribe and resubscribe. That's how they do it now. So that's why a lot of people don't get notifications for my content and other channels' content, because most people forget about the channel, or they stop watching YouTube, and yeah, all that type of stuff. But I'm gonna see how my channel does through the year 2026, when we hit 2026. Because I am now getting to that point where I'm starting to decide things now. I've mentioned it a few times. If my channel does well, I will continuously do streams and videos of me gameplaying or playing games. If it doesn't, and I drop significantly in my public watch hours and my views, and obviously subscribers as well, you will definitely see my channel will be completely different. I will literally go through, and I'll bring it up now. I'll bring up YouTube Studio. What I will end up doing, if I can't get my channel to progress to the level that I want it to be at, the full 486 videos I will personally delete off my channel and only have it as a music channel from now on. That is only if the year 2026, if nothing changes with my channel, you will not see me streaming games, anything apart from just music tracks that I release through the digital stores. So like I said, I'll see how the year 2026 does for my channel. If I see views going down, my average views going down, losing subscribers for unknown reasons, then just be aware that my channel with the 486 videos will be deleted personally by myself. And I will literally take hours and hours to get rid of all those videos and just keep it as music. That is it. So, again, like I said, I'll see how YouTube in 2026 goes. And I will also possibly unlink. I might or might not. I might keep the link to my Fourth Wall merch store, so I can add my digital products, which are the musics, to it, or I will unlink it completely from my channel and completely shut down my merch store. Because like I said, with me doing YouTube since 2017, not much has changed. Not much has changed with my channel. I have been looking closely at the analytics of the channel. The views are going up, they're going down, they're going sideways, they're going left, they're all going sideways, they're going up, down, over, tits over, everything. Because YouTube doesn't send out notifications as they used to. So basically, if you do watch this back, just be prepared that if the channel does not succeed in 2026, just expect that the full 486 videos on my channel will personally be taken down by myself, and I will only have it as a music channel. That is it. So I will literally get rid of Gaming Guy YT and just have Perry Campbell, because the releases I have, that's my name, that's my author name as well, and it'll just be that. That is it. There won't be any videos. There might eventually be maybe and possibly, if I can get to it, I will try and do animated music as well. Even if I have to rely on Fiverr and all that stuff to create 3D things for me and animate stuff for me, I'll be gladly to pay to them. But I'll only do that. I'll only start paying for services if I'm getting an income of some sort coming in. So, yeah, just think to and this is to all of my 2000. Well, I'll actually tell you. So this personally to all of my 2,467 subscribers of the channel that's been with me since 2017. If 2026 does not get any better for the channel, all of those videos will be taken down by myself, and it will only be a music channel. Or and but so yeah, it's getting to that break point now where I'm noticing that my channel's not doing any good. So, and there is going to be trollers out there that are going to expect this to happen, but these trollers are the most recent subscribers. But for the OGs that were with me since 2017, just prepared that all videos will be taken down in 2026 if the channel does not progress further or exceed my expectations. I'm hoping to I want to at least earn something from YouTube, so I can earn from YouTube and work at the same time and put all the money together. But if I can't get to the 3,000 the 3,000 valid public watch hours, so I can set up the supers and the memberships for my channel, that's my goal. Yes, it might be the wrong way to look at it, but you've got to know that even if I do earn off YouTube, I will still have a 9 till 5 job anyway. So I've got 2 lots of income coming in. I won't just use YouTube as full time. I could if I wanted to, but why would you want to rely on YouTube to earn you money if you can get a 9 till 5 easy job? But like I said, my goals and expectations for 2026 for this channel particularly, I would expect it to get to the valid public watch hours of 3,000, so I can apply to become a YouTube partner program and start monetizing my content, my videos, and earn something off YouTube with it. But like I said, if I don't get to the 3,000 valid public watch hours in 2026, and I will stress this again, for the 485 videos on the channel, I will personally spend hours, even months, to take down by myself at my discretion and just have it as a music channel. So even if it's a music video that doesn't actually physically have me playing games, they will remain. But the videos and the streams of me playing games will be taken down. But only the music videos will remain on the channel. So I'm getting that message out now. Yes, I have said it in the past that I was going to shut down my channel, but no, I had people by my side picking me back up after I've fallen down the scales of YouTube, and they've said you can do this, you can get there, just try your best. The other thing as well that a lot of non-YouTubers know, that most of these larger YouTubers that you have been watching for years, and for God knows how long they've been running for, they have all done well from other YouTubers. So they've been backing off of other YouTubers, because it's weird how the system works, to be honest. But yeah, like I said, the main announcement will be is if I can't reach those valid public watch hours of 3,000, for then me to be able to reapply for the partner program, the gameplay videos will be taken down and the music videos will just remain. Those will be the only ones to remain on the channel. So if you do end up coming back to my channel and say, well, what's happened to all of his videos, just let you know that they would have been taken down by myself regardless. And that is it. End of story. End of suitcase. The briefcase will be closed with a padlock on it. And when that padlock is on that briefcase, there won't be any more gameplay videos or streams on my channel. That's it. It's end of gameplay streams and videos for the channel. So I'm stressing that out to the viewers right now. So just be aware that if my channel does not progress any further in 2026, all videos will be taken down apart from the music videos. Because I've been on the channel for 2017. So 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I've been on YouTube for 8 years so far. 8 years running. Soon 9 years when 2026 hits. Police Benji. British looking. Yeah. I see. I've been ranting along and I haven't even seen the live chat, but yeah, Police Benji, I do appreciate you popping into the chat just to say British looking, just so I know that you've looked at my my stream. But yeah, just keep that message in mind, that that's going to be what's going to be the step forward now in 2026. So yeah, I don't want to do it personally, but if I can't get the channel to progress any further than what it's sat at the moment, there's no point me even trying to go forward. But again, that's going to happen in 2026 if things do not improve on my channel. Right, so we've got the police curfew. Let's force sleep. Saves me having to place down a bed. So if you've just joined the stream, if you're wondering how I can use console commands in game, is when you press the escape button and go to settings and go to the game, you've got a console toggle, and you can view the commands and it tells you like the commands. So if you want to be creative, you can use the console commands, because obviously the developer hasn't got an issue with it if he's implemented it into the main game itself. There's no trainers, nothing I've activated to get this special console up. I just happen to have seen it in the game settings. And earlier at the start of the stream, I even did free cam as well. So you could, if you wanted to, so you could probably use this as like an intro or something. If you're playing Schedule 1, you can have like an intro cinematic like this. where you're following the path, and then if you're quick enough, like that, and then if you do it right, something like that, where you can go through the gaps of the windows, or even something like that. Oh, so that's my character there. Hello. Got my 4 workers here, and I have over here somewhere. I don't know where downtown is. Looking at this map, I'm going to assume that downtown is this section of the map, because where's the RV situated? The RV is over here in the fields. Yeah, so you start here, so that's your starting position. I don't know if this is the downtown region, because you've got like Westville. There's your docks warehouse. This is where my other business is, which is going to be my growing location. I've also done some graffiti as well on the graffiti locations on the map to reduce the cartel influences of my working areas. Like, again, if I come up with like a slogan, I will I will change every single graffiti I've done in this game to that slogan. Mate, you can't sell bottle of water. Bottle of water. Like, bro, do you have the mushroom update? I have the mushroom update, but I haven't managed to unlock it yet. And I'm figuring out how to unlock that shrooms update. I've already unlocked the sewer system because I killed the guy with the Mohican. I shot him dead and pickpocketed him when he was dead to steal the sewer key from him. Dude, I know how or I am cop in Schedule 1, not a player, because I don't look like a player. What? Dude, I know how all I'm cop in Schedule 1. Cop in Schedule 1. Please, Benji. The only thing, that word Benji reminds me of Benji Coleman as one of the drug dealers, which he's at room 2 in the motel. Yeah, so you're not going to see him in there. Why did I even try that? I'm his twin brother. Also, hang on. If you've played Schedule 1, you may not have noticed some graffiti in the canal. Some of you may recognize who they are, some may not. For example, we have Queso, the Twitch streamer. We've got Queso there. There was another graffiti somewhere. That was like a giveaway. I just can't remember. I don't. When I saw the other YouTuber show that other graffiti location, I'm not sure if it's the content creator called the Outer Middle Show. I don't know if any of you have watched him. I have many of times, and I've watched Queso's videos as well. I don't know where it is. That's our blown up RV from the beginning of the game. I don't actually know where that other graffiti is at. Oh, never mind. But there is another graffiti. You got one for Queso, and then I think the other one is the Outer Middle show. Mad Vlad, his name is. Right. I did have a bunch of custom-made products, but I edited the products.json file to delete the custom recipes, so I could start fresh again. I do have some heavenly marijuana, because I did have the grow pots in here at one point, but then I've moved the grow pots and the botanist to the docks warehouse, so I'm going to use that area just for growing like OG, sour diesel, green crack, granddaddy purple, meth, the cocaine leaves, and then have the cocaine made here at this area. Actually, talking about that, I do have a second packaging location which I'm going to stick there. So I've got 2 packaging stations. So my plan is to go to my docks warehouse, load this up with grown stuff after it's been dried, then transport it all personally down here to myself and place it on the racks for then my scientist to make whatever custom recipe I do and then expand later down. I'm his twin. Bud, stop asking me that. I already know everything, like comment, commands, and updates, and Twitch streamers in Schedule 1, okay? I'm... First of all, I'm talking as a whole. So if, yes, you are part of the stream, I'm talking as if there's more than just one person that's already played the game. Like I said, yeah. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. So we've got OG. I might unpackage some of this actually. We've got some baggies that we can leave in there. We'll take those out. I'm just gonna mix one product. I'll get one of those. Probably get one of these. So my plan is, once I've got it all automated, I'm just going to watch over my workers and the production and just make sure that all of the stock is stocked up. Let's try that. Ultra diesel. What's this going to produce? Granddaddy crack. A bit like Granddaddy purple. That's a good mixture. What the hell does it do? What effects does it have? Calming, athletic, long-faced, and obviously the default calorie dense, because I used a fruit in it. So it doesn't matter if you use a donut or a banana, it's gonna give you that calorie dense. And I think it does it with chili as well. Let's have a look. What? Hang on. Let's see. Actually, hang on. Can I do it? Can I do this? Can I do it like this? heart rate. I hear my heart rate. Bad, good. Why did I put free, man? No, it's not. It's free cam. There we go. Athletic. What time is it? 6:13. Almost curfew hour. I heard something. Let's have a look. Yeet! Where did he go? There you are. Yeet! No, hang on. Pick you back up. Go. And go. Throw you over there. Oh, rubbish. I know I could pick up the trash and put it into green boxes if I wanted to make some site. I really need to come up with a slogan. Might have to come up with a slogan at some point. For less officers in the street. I got some marijuana back at base, so I could try and do some drugs. I know I haven't listed it, but I can go round to my average dealers that I've already got, my clients, and I don't mess around when trying to deal with my clients. My drug has worn off. I'm not running as fast as I did. Back to the barn we go. Curfew active. Heh! Say that when all the officers are dead. Well, the thing is, when you kill the officers, it takes I don't know what the cooldown is before they respawn back to normal, but I know for a fact that there's less cops during the day, during the night when you've killed them off. Ish. Let's get some marijuana. I might as well package the rest of what I've got here. All right, focus. There you go. Yes, I know I did have people that did that for me, but yeah. I'm going to take a bit of a drink. Throw it in the trash can. There we go. Yeah. Now I just need to find where my clients are. I don't know if I've got any additional potential. I don't know if I've got any potential customers left. Yeah, I don't. I've got near enough all of them, so let's have a look. Downtown. Reduce cartel influence in Westville. Okay, so I don't even know who's who. I don't know where Westville is. Because when you look at the map, it's not actually named. But never mind. I know I've got a few. I will respawn in hospital, dude. You just shot me and now I'm dead, bruh. Good job, dickhead. Yep. That's what you get for getting in the way of a drug dealer. Don't get in my way and you won't get shot. I do have some clients somewhere around this region area. I know I've got a drug dealer that I could do, but let's try. Dan, do you want to build a drug snow? Whatever, it didn't make. Who would Dan? Figgy. No. Other guy. Downtown region needs. Okay, I can't deal to him yet. I need to get downtown region unlocked. Hey, Beth. Oh, wait. No. I don't know why I thought you were one of my clients. You weren't. Don't know why I thought you were. Cooley. No, give you 2. 86, 71% chance. Okay, you didn't like me increasing the price. That's fine. Meg. Oh no, that's Kyle from Taco Tickler. Austin. Yeah, well, even though if the officers get updated in the game, then the thing is get in my way and you get lead in your body. So, if you want your fellow officers to remain alive, stay out of my way. There is no, even if the officer walks across the road and looks to his right, I will hit one of your colleagues with the van, get out, and shoot him twice. Yep. I don't mess around. It's either me owning the streets or the cartel, which the cartel are worse. I don't think there's an NPC that lives in this house. Because that's the second time I've knocked on that building and there's nothing coming out of there. So I think it's just... But there must be something, unless it's for future... Unless it's for future... I don't know. I don't know what the developer's gonna... It might have an NPC already there. Oh, wait. Thinking about it, that might be the shrooms guy that lives here, maybe. Because that's... Yeah, that's just me guessing. Look at all the trash everywhere. Lubin! Wait, there you are. No. I bet the cartel gave you some drugs, didn't they? Bastards. I bet the cartel gave it to you as well, didn't they? Don't buy off the cartel. Buy off me. You two... What are you two doing? Honestly. Right, you two are stuck. Yeah. Come on, Officer Benji, you're just gonna get shot. Told you not to interfere. You interfere, you get shot. You guys don't have anything interesting. Ooh. You kind of made me shoot the ATM though, so free money, thanks. You haven't got anything. My van has Coke or Coke in it. Drink this lovely drink. There we go. All better. Just off of just a sidetrack. Normally I'm not that great at shooting officers straight away like that. Yes, I do hold left mouse button. Sometimes I don't and just use left mouse button. Because normally when I'm right mouse button, you don't really have an aiming thing, so it's just a guess of where you're going to shoot. And most of the time, 9 out of 10 cats, the officers kill me first before, yeah. So that's a good little streak I've done there, because normally I'm really bad at aiming. I'm becoming a pro. That's what's happening here. Maybe there should be graffiti of me all over the place with a slogan saying, "Mess with him, you die." I might as well I drove past one of my businesses. Well, I don't even have that much to do in there anyway. Oh, sod it. Yes, I own all of the businesses. So I have multiple places to launder the money if I need to. So I've decided to leave a cop car there. Oh well. Fuck. That hydrant. I really need to crack on with doing this setup. Too busy messing around, faffing around when I'm not actually doing anything productive. Ooh. Oh, no. Ooh, cushy, OG cushy. Could probably make it. I could probably find a way of rhyming OG Kush with the game and turn it into a goddamn song. Even a rhyming song. Right, we've got enough. We have enough of that. What do we have here? PGR. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 80. So, 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. That's 160 altogether if I've counted that correctly. Probably not. My maths is crap. Anyway, so how much did I order for the last lot? I honestly can't well, we're going to get PGR. I think I just went up to where it said the order was too large. $80, $90, $200. So that's the order two. So 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170. So 170, so 160. Yeah. Loading dock 1. 6 hours. Oh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Not. No, you kill the civilians, so yeah. I only killed the civilians because I was told that they accepted drugs off of the cartel, which are my rival people that I do not get along with. We need some seeds. Seeds. I'm gonna have to hire another botanist just to work on the drying racks. I really need to set this up properly. Make it more intellectual. Yes. Intellectual. I can't pronounce that word that I'm trying to say. Intellectual. So if I do this, do this, do that, do this, do that. 8, 8, 8. And then do. But then I need to do. But do. I'll probably at some point just have a drying rack for each row of the seeds growing. Right. Thomas Benzes are all going to die. Die. Albert. I need to deposit money to him as well. North end of the overpass for the next 6 hours. Supply meeting. He's on the corner. So I come out of here. Left, right, straight line. Go! Actually, I knew cash. Have I got enough cash on me? Probably. Let's get some more, just in case. Let's just do that. Cartel is dead, bro. They all have been defeated by you. Not in this save, they haven't. I haven't even got to that quest line yet for finishing the job. Because I've got a lot. I've got downtown, docks, suburbia, and uptown to unlock yet. So the cartel are fully still alive. Excuse me. Arse. Hello, Albert. Oh. Hello? Oh. Did I just encounter a bug? I did indeed just encounter a bug. First time I've encountered a bug when I've been playing this game. Well, my van's all the way. God damn it. Any officers getting in my way, you're deed. I will not hold back. So I know not to get too close to the table that Albert has, because you just fall through the ground. Careful. Num. 10. 10. We get max of 10 anyway. Don't care. Send it. Cha-ching! Why is the van moving so slow? Don't worry, is a just bug. I'm going to report it to Tyler. Do. I'm at the wrong business, you donut. I was too busy focused on driving. Oopsies. Beep, 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 beep. My inventory's full. Let's have a look. Where is... Well, I've got a shelf, so let me put one of those on there. Let me take one of those. Grab one of these. Place the seeds here. Do that. 10 that. Yes. That would do. That will do, donkey. That will do. Why are you not working? Yes, because it's nighttime, that's why. $10 OG Kush sold today on Sunday, day 84. I'm on day 84 already. In game. Yep. I don't. Let's see. If you... Yes, I know why you're not doing anything. Loading dock 1. 2. Rack. Loading dock 1. 2. The other rack. There. That should only be for PGR. PGR. Turn headlights off. put another one of these down. Fill it up ready for the next employee. Just stick those in there for now. Oh, we need to get soil. We need a shelf for soil. Don't worry, I have plenty of shells. Where shall we put this? Where's the convenient spot? I know where. Here. Or shall I rotate? Might just do it that way actually. This is going to have long life. Apply to that. Copy filter. Paste filter. Apply. There we go. Rolling through the black on schedule 1, where the quest hits hard and the grind ain't done. OG Kush in the air, got the vibe unlocked. Every task I clear leaves the timeline shocked. TVGS on the tag. Yeah, the code runs deep. Hidden files in the streets, where the secrets sleep, and the glitch in the script. The bug they can't patch, lighting up the scene like a flame to a batch. Well, this is just a test rhyme that I'm going to try something with. Obviously, I probably couldn't rhyme it myself. Like I couldn't rhyme it as if it's rhymed. It's just a list of words. So I'm trying. Let's have a look. So rhyme. Rolling through the black on schedule 1. Now I can't seem to rhyme very well. Rolling through the black on schedule 1, where the quest hit hard and the grind ain't done. OG Kush in the air, got the vibe unlocked. Every task I clear leaves the timeline shocked. TVGS on the tag. Yeah, the code runs deep. Hidden files in the streets, where the secrets sleep. I'm the glitch in the script, the bug they can't patch, lighting up the scenes like a flame to a batch. I'm gonna try something with that. It's probably not gonna work very well, but it is a chilled stream after all, so you know. It's not like I'm rushing to get things done in Schedule 1. Might take me a while to... Laundromat for $70 laundered. Let's see how this works. It's just gonna give me it's gonna take me a bit of time to get the thing sorted for it. Does it? It's not. Doom it. Doom, doom, doom. Now, at this moment in time, if you just joined the stream, I'm bringing my creativeness in. I am doing something behind the scenes that not everybody would see. Not a lot of content creators show behind the scenes anyway, so I'm not the only one. We're going to actually find out sooner or later of how this is going to sound. Damn it. I swear to God, if this sounds good, I'm going to be pleased. Because it's a rhyme, but the rhyme is going to be turned into a song, basically. That's what's happening. That's what's going to happen. I'm not sure if it's going to work. It doesn't always come out very well. So this is basically the raw version of my creativityness. La 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 loo. Ooh. Nope. No, no, no. Absolutely not. Again, if you just joined the stream, we are in a chilled stream. So it doesn't matter how quick I play Schedule 1 and how slow I play it. There is one other game I'm waiting for though, and that's Drug Dealer Schedule, which is Q1 2026 at the moment. That game looks like it's done with Unreal Engine just because of one of the GIF clips that they showed on the page, especially with the fluid simulation. And if I'm right, and I'm going to say I'm right because I have had a bit of experience with fluid simulation in in Unreal Engine 5. Many years ago. I may even go back into game development at some point as well. There's more horror games than there is simulation games on Steam. So, but I'm guessing it's because there's a lot of horror fans out there. What is this? Now, style. What style should we go for? Let's go for psychedelic trap. Let's see what happens with that. I'm just going to say schedule. No. Schedule. No. Spell correctly. Schedule 1. Test track. So if you just joined the stream, this is basically going to be the raw audio file that you're going to hear when it's sorted itself out. That horn is not part of it. That siren is not part of it. Before you say. I'm just going to mute the mute the game for a second. Connect my earpods. There we go. Two. So this is basically a rhyming word. Well, rhymed words with all I'm saying is it's rhymed, but I've sort of converted it into a song if it turns into a song or a load of gobbledygook. I've just named it Schedule 1 Test Track for now because I don't have a name for it yet. But the here's the first 1 minute 29. OG cushion the wind, let it rise, let it run. Got me drifting through the shadows of Schedule 1. Every quest, every step, yeah, the grind gets spun. But I'm lit, never quit, TVDs, we the ones. Rolling through the block on a glitch, cold at night. Where the task hit heavy and the signs ain't right. Got the clutch in my chest, got the vibe on lock. Every move I make leaves the timeline shocked. OG cushion the wind, let it rise, let it run. Got me drifting through the shadows of Schedule 1. Every quest, every step, yeah, the grind gets spun. But I'm lit, never quit, TV gears, we the ones. TVDs on the tag.
yeah, the cold runs deep. Hidden files in the alleys where the secrets sleep. I'm the glitch in the script, I'm the bug that can't patch. Lighting up the scene like a flame to a batch. From the labs to the streets, I'm the chosen son. Breathing smoke through the loops of schedule one. If the world breaks down, I'ma still stay spun. OG Kush in my lungs to the final run.
And this is the other version that I've come up with as well.
OG Kush in the wind, let it rise, let it run. Got me drifting through the shadows, schedule one. Every quest, every step, yeah, the grind gets spun. But I'm lit, never quit, TV guys, we the ones. Rolling through the block on a glitch coded night. Where the gas hit heavy and the signs ain't right. Got the Kush in my chest, got the vibe unlocked. Every move I make leaves the timeline shocked. OG Kush in the wind, let it rise, let it run. Got me drifting through the shadows, schedule one. Every quest, every step, yeah, the grind gets spun. But I'm lit, never quit, TV gas, we the ones. TV gas on the tag, yeah, the cold runs deep. Hidden files in the alleys where the secrets sleep. I'm the glitch in the script, I'm the bug that can't patch. Lighting up the scene like a flame through a backs. From the labs to the streets, I'm the chosen son. Breathing smoke through the loops of schedule one. If the world breaks down, I'ma still stay spun. OG Kush in my lungs to the final run.
I prefer the first version, which is the 129.
OG Kush in the wind, let it rise, let it run. Got me drifting through the shadows, schedule one. Every quest, every step, yeah, the grind gets spun. But I'm lit, never quit, TVDs, we the ones. Rolling through the block on a glitch coded night. Where the task hit heavy and the signs ain't right. Got the Kush in my chest, got the vibe unlocked. Every move I make leaves the timeline shocked. OG Kush in the wind, let it rise, let it run. Got me drifting through the shadows of schedule one. Every quest, every step, yeah, the grind gets spun. But I'm lit, never quit, TV gears, we the ones. TVDs on the tag, yeah, the cold runs deep. Hidden files in the alleys where the secrets sleep. I'm the glitch in the script, I'm the bug that can't patch. Lighting up the scene like a flame to a batch. From the labs to the streets, I'm the chosen son. Breathing smoke through the loops of schedule one. If the world breaks down, I'ma still stay spun. OG Kush in my lungs to the final run.
That one's a better version, I reckon. I've had a bit of a change with the style this time. It's dark synthwave this time. Don't know what it's going to sound like. Again, these are all just raw audio files that is basically non-edited on a stream. So
OG Kush in the wind, let it rise, let it run. Got me drifting through the shadows of schedule one. Every quest, every step, yeah, the grind gets spun. But I'm lit, never quit, TV gas, we the one forming through the block. On the glitch coded night where the task hit heavy and the signs ain't right. Got the Kush in my chest, got the vibe unlocked. Every move I make leaves the timeline shot. In the alleys where the secrets sleep, I'm the glitch in the script, I'm the book they can't patch. Lighting up the scene like a flame through a patch. From the labs to the streets, I'm the chosen son. Breathing smoke through the loops of schedule one. If the world breaks down, I'ma still stay spun. No gush in my lungs till the final run.
Here's the other version.
OG Kush in the wind, let it rise, let it run. Got me drifting through the shadows of schedule one. Every quest, every step, get the grind, get spun. But I'm lit, never quit. TV guides me to once. Rolling through the block on a glitch coded night where the tasks hit heavy and the signs ain't right. Got the Kush in my chest, got the vibe unlocked. Every move I make leaves the timeline shocked. Kush in the wind, let it rise, let it run. Got me drifting through the shadows of schedule one. Every quest, every step, every grind gets spun. But I'm lit, never quit. TV guides me to once. Stick flags on the tag and the cold runs deep. Cutting files in the alleys where the secrets sleep. I'm the glitch in the spark, I'm the bug they can't patch. Lighting up the scene like a flame to a batch. From the labs to the streets, I'm the chosen son. Breathing smoke through the loops of schedule one. If the world breaks down, I'ma still stay spun. OG Kush in my lungs to the final run.
These other two versions are basically these other two versions are just I spaced a line, not a line, but a space between 4 letters. So we'll see. Well, I'll see how it sounds like. Again, obviously, because it's because it's made for a game, they won't get distributed. It will only be played on my stream, because I'm the owner of the track. So the other one, which is still dark synthwave, but it's 2 minutes 31, but I've only spaced 4 words.
Shadows of schedule one. Every quest, every step, yeah, the grind gets fun. But I'm lit, never quit. TVGS, we the ones. OJ cushion the wind, let it rise, let it run. Got me drifting through the shadows of schedule one. Every quest, every step, yeah, the grind gets fun. But I'm lit, never quit. TVGS, we the ones. Rolling through the block on a glitch coated night where the task hit heavy and the signs ain't right. Got the cushion in my chest, got the vibe unlocked. Every move I make leaves the timeline shock. OJ cushion the wind, let it rise, let it run. Got me drifting through the shadows of schedule one. Every quest, every step, yeah, the grind gets fun. But I'm lit, never quit. TVGS, we the one. TVG's on the tag, yeah, the code runs deep. Hidden files in the alleys where the secrets sleep. I'm the glitch in the script, I'm the bug they can't match. Lighting up the scene like a flame to a patch. From the labs to the streets, I'm the chosen son. Breathing smoke through the loops of schedule one. If the world breaks down, I'ma still stay spun. OG cushion my lungs to the final one. OG cushion the wind, let it rise, let it run. Got me drifting through the shadows of schedule one. Every quest, every step, yeah, the grind gets spun. But I'm lit, never quit. TVGS, we the ones. Rolling through the block on a glitch-coated night where the tasks hit heavy and the signs ain't right. Got the clutch in my chest, got the vibe unlocked. Every move I make leaves the timeline shocked. OG cushion the wind, let it rise, let it run. Drifting through the shadows of schedule one. Every quest, every step, yeah, the grind gets spun. Every quest, every step, yeah, the grind gets spun. But I'm lit, never quit. TVGS. On the tag, yeah, the code runs deep. Hidden files in the alleys where the secrets sleep. I'm the glitch in the script, I'm the bug they can't patch. Lighting up the scene like a flame to a match. I'm the chosen son, with it schedule one. If the world breaks down, I'ma still stay fun. OG cushion my lungs to the final one.
Obviously, if you've joined the stream, then it is just a chilled stream at the moment. I'm just coming up with some creative songs for Schedule 1 to show off creativitiveness, or however you pronounce it. I'll be right back. I'm going to nip to the little boy's bathroom.
OG cushion the wind, let it rise, let it run. Got me drifting through the shadows of Schedule 1. Every quest, every step, yeah, the grind gets spun, but I'm lit, never quit, TVGS. OG cushion the wind, let it rise, let it run. Got me drifting through the shadows of Schedule 1. Every quest, every step, yeah, the grind gets spun, but I'm lit, never quit, TVGS. Rolling through the block on a glitz-coated night where the task hit heavy and the signs ain't right. Got the cush in my chest, got the vibe unlocked. Every move I make leaves the timeline shocked. OG cushion the wind, let it rise, let it run. We drifting through the shadows of Schedule 1. Every quest, every step, yeah, the grind gets spun, but I'm lit, never quit, TDGS on. Gas on the tag, yeah, the code runs deep. Hidden files in the alleys where the secrets sleep. I'm the glitch in the script, I'm the bug they can't patch. Lighting up the scene like a flame to a batch. OG cushion the wind, let it rise, let it run. Got me drifting through the shadows of Schedule 1. Every quest, every step, yeah, the grind gets fun, but I'm lit, never quit, TVGS on. From the labs to the streets, I'm the chosen son. Breathing smoke through the loops of Schedule 1. If the world breaks down, I'ma still stay spun. OG cushion my lungs till the final run. OG Kush in the wind, let it rise, let it run. Got me drifting through the shadows of Schedule 1. Every quest, every step, yeah, the grind gets spun, but I'm lit, never quit. TVGS, we the ones. OG Kush in the wind, let it rise, let it run. Got me drifting through the shadows of Schedule 1. Every quest, every step, yeah, the grind gets spun, but I'm lit, never quit. TVGS, we the ones. Rolling through the block on a glitz-coated night where the task hit heavy and the signs ain't right. Got the cushion in my chest, got the vibe unlocked. Every move I make leaves the timeline shocked. OG Kush in the wind, let it ride, let it run. Got me drifting through the shadows of Schedule 1. Every quest, every step, yeah, the grind gets spun, but I'm lit, never quit. TVGS, we the ones. CPPS on the tag, yeah, the code runs deep. Hidden files in the alleys where the secrets sleep. I'm the glitch in the script, I'm the bug they can't patch. Lighting up the scene like a flame to a batch. From the labs to the streets, I'm the chosen son. Breathing smoke through the loops of Schedule 1. If the world breaks down, I'ma still stay spawn. OG cushion my lungs to the final run.
So I've come up with another one in my head about Benji Coleman in Schedule 1, making a soundtrack about him. Just getting it queued up at the moment. 2 minute 49. This soundtrack's about Benji Coleman.
Benji in the loop, yeah, he walks that line, half in shadow, half in cold, half losing time. Got the secrets in his pocket and the truth on the run. He's a quiet kind of danger and scared to one. Benji moves silent through the glitch-lit streets where the quest sits strange and the patterns repeat. Eyes on the cracks where the data bleeds through. He sees things in the world that no one else knew. He's a type to keep calm when the system shakes. Reads the signs in the static that the network makes. Got a mind like a cipher and a heart like a drum. Beating slow, beating steady and Schedule 1. Benji in the loop, yeah, he walks that line. Shadows been cold and losing time. Got the secrets in his pocket and the truth on the run. He's a quiet kind of danger and Schedule 1. Schedule 1. He don't talk much, but the world talks back. Whispers in the wires, warnings in the cracks. He's the glitch in the script that they can't erase. A ghost in the grid with a human face. Benji's got a past that the files won't show. Buried deep in the logs where the lost ones go. But he keeps pushing forward till the job gets done. The lone wolf operator in Schedule 1. When the lights flicker low and the code runs cold, Benji stands firm with the grip on his goal. He's the calm in the chaos, the spark in the hum, the heartbeat echo in Schedule 1. So if you hear the gears turning and the night goes numb, know that Benji Coleman's out there and he won't succumb. He's the last quiet hero when the world comes undone, holding tight to the truth in Schedule 1. Spark in the Benji in the loop, yeah, he walks that line. Half in shadow, half in cold, half losing time. Got the secrets in his pocket and the truth on the run. He's the quiet kind of danger in Schedule 1. Benji moves silent through the glitch-lit streets where the quest sits strange and the patterns repeat. Eyes on the cracks where the data bleeds through. He sees things in the world that no one else knew. He's the type to keep calm when the system shakes. Reads the signs and the static that the network makes. Got a mind like a cipher and a heart like a drum, beating slow, beating steady in Schedule 1. Benji in the loop, yeah, he walks that line. Half in shadow, half in code, half in time. Got the secrets in his pocket and the truth on the run. He's a quiet kind of danger in Schedule 1. He's the quiet kind of danger in Schedule 1. He don't talk much, but the world talks back. Whispers in the wires, warnings in the cracks. He's a glitch in the script that they can't erase. A ghost in the grid with a human face. Benji's got a past that the files won't show. Buried deep in the logs where the lost ones go. But he keeps pushing forward till the job gets done. A lone wolf operator in Schedule 1. Benji stands firm with a grip on his soul. He's the calm in the chaos, the spark in the hum, a heartbeat echoing Schedule 1. So if you hear the gears turning and the night goes numb, know that Benji Coleman's out there, and he won't succumb. He's the last quiet hero when the world comes undone. Hold tight to the truth in Schedule 1. Benji in the loop, yeah, he walks that line. Half in shadow, half in code, half lose in time. Got the secrets in his pocket and the truth on the run. He's the quiet kind of danger in Schedule 1. He's the quiet kind of danger in Schedule 1. He's the quiet kind of danger in Schedule 1. Street lamps glow like candles in the drifting winter haze. Footsteps echo softly as the world begins to fade. I'm wrapped up in a scarf that still smells just like you. Walking through the quiet night, remembering what's true. And every snowflake falling seems to whisper something kind. A little spark of magic that I thought I'd never find. Christmas Eve, you're the only gift I need. In the hush of winter's breath, you're the warmth inside my chest. Hold me close and never leave. Midnight on Christmas Eve. Windows glow with laughter from the houses passing by. Families gathered round while the stars fill up the sky. But I don't need the tinsel or the ribbons on the tree, 'cause everything feels brighter when you're standing next to me. And every snowflake falling seems to whisper something true. The season feels like magic when I spend it here with you. Midnight on Christmas. Let the world keep dreaming in its silver-covered glow. Take the long way home beneath the falling snow. Your heartbeat is the rhythm of my favorite holiday. A melody that guides me through the coldest winter day. Christmas Eve, one gift I need, the hush of winter's breath. Your warmth stay with me. Midnight on Christmas Eve.
This quiet winter settling in, streetlights glowing soft on the places we've been. I hear the crunch of footsteps in the fresh late snow, and suddenly the whole world feels like long ago. Then you take my hand and everything is new. The season comes alive when I'm with you. 'Cause you're the snow on my heart tonight, falling soft and shiny in the pale moonlight. Everyone's shining, every giant star feels warm and bright with you. The snowfall on my heart. Shadows fogging up from the cocoa steam, laughing as we talk about our wildest dreams. The tree lights flicker gently like they know our song. And being here beside you feels like where I belong. You pull me close again, and suddenly I see this Christmas is exactly where I'm meant to be. 'Cause you're the snow on my heart tonight, falling soft and shining in the pale moonlight. Everyone's stars feels warm with you. Snowfall on my heart. is no why. Coffee in the kitchen, everything feels right. I hear the distant carols drifting down the street, but nothing sounds as sweet as when our hearts meet. Yeah, how lucky I am, how lucky begin. The Christmas lights shine bright, standing next to you. The coffee every wish feels true. Wrap me in your arms and let me start anew. Oh, Christmas lights shine brighter with you. Footprints in the snowfall, walking hand in hand. And every stumble, trying to stand. Neighbors hanging recess, kids all throwing snow. But all I wanted you beneath the mistletoe. How lucky I am, how I'll begin. Let the world keep spinning in its winter glow. We'll take it slow, we'll take it slow. Be keeping some. You're my favorite. Standing next to you. Every wish feels true. Me through the season like you always do. Oh, Christmas lights shine brighter with you.
Mike. Mike was purposely like literally purposely muted for that entire song. Oh gee, cush.
fulfill. From hands of steel, a gift takes flight. Seeds of tomorrow carried through night. In the quiet dawn, a new world begins. A fragile spark where the darkness bends. Through endless skies, their journey flows. Life awakens where the starlight grows. No voices remain, no footsteps fall. Yet hope remembers, it answers the call. The caretaker watches, its vigil complete. The stars now cradle humanity's heartbeat. Softly they wander beyond the veil. Stories unwritten, futures to sail. From silence and sorrow, from oceans and scars, life finds its way among the stars. In the quiet dawn, a new world begins. A fragile spark where the darkness bends. Through endless skies, their journey flows. Life awakens where the stars grows.
The storms have faded, the silence remains. Echoes of cities, whispers of names. From oceans rising, from ruins torn. A caretaker stands where new life is born. Seeds among the stars, carried far away. A promise of tomorrow beyond the dying day. Through the endless night, a spark will survive. Humanity reborn, the stars come alive. Machines may wander, shadows may fall, but hope is stronger, it answers the call. The mission completed, the legacy clear. The future of mankind is no longer here. Lonely guardian, your watch is done. The dawn of a people has just begun. From ashes and oceans, from silence and scars, their journey continues. Seeds among the stars. Seeds among the stars, carried far away. A promise of tomorrow beyond the dying day. Through the endless night, a spark will survive. Humanity reborn. stars come alive. Benji in the loop, yeah, he walks that line, half in shadow, half in cold, half losing time. Got the secrets in his pocket and the truth on the run. He's a quiet kind of danger and scared to one. Benji moves silent through the glitch-lit streets, where the quest sits strange and the patterns repeat. Eyes on the cracks where the data bleeds through. He sees things in the world that no one else knew. He's the type to keep calm when the system shakes. Reads the signs in the static that the network makes. Got a mind like a cipher and a heart like a drum, beating slow, beating steady and schedule one. Benji in the loop, yeah, he walks that line, half in shadow, half in cold, half losing time. Got the secrets in his pocket and the truth on the run. He's a quiet kind of danger and schedule one. Schedule one. He don't talk much, but the world talks back. Whispers in the wires, warnings in the cracks. He's the glitch in the script that they can't erase. A ghost in the grid with a human face. Benji's got a past that the files won't show. Buried deep in the logs where the lost ones go. But he keeps pushing forward till the job gets done. The lone wolf operator in Schedule 1. When the lights flicker low and the code runs cold, Benji stands firm with the grip on his soul. He's the calm in the chaos, the spark in the hum, a heartbeat echo in Schedule 1. So if you hear the gears turning and the night goes numb, know that Benji Coleman's out there and he won't succumb. He's the last quiet hero when the world comes undone, holding tight to the truth in Schedule 1. Spark in the
Breath held, hands on rusted switches, alone with fading lights. Save the human seeds, locked in frozen dreams, names on metal plates, lost family trees. Reactivate the Lazarus comas, wake the sleepers, count the breaths. Time is thin.